On the last part, Cell unleashes his true power, highlighting the vast gap between him and Goku. Now cocky, Cell decides to let Trunks and Goku team up against him. However, this proves to be his undoing as they gradually overwhelm Cell. Cell utilizes his Cell Juniors to once again gain the upper hand. However, Gohan and Piccolo are able to join in the fight and take care of the Cell Juniors. With a combined blast from Gohan, Goku and Trunks, this fight is over, as Cell is exterminated. Goku being alive in the 7-year time skip means that Gohan never slacks off. However, Vegeta dying to Cell's hands early on meant that he had never had the epiphany that Trunks was someone valuable to him, and he didn't feel indebted to Gohan or Goku because neither had saved his life, unlike canon. Thus, Vegeta remained very much a loose cannon. In this version of events, with everyone busy, Gohan participates in the World Tournament alone and still has his energy absorbed by Yamu and Spopovich. Being slightly cocky, Gohan decided to take on the threat of Majin Buu alone without calling for his comrades' assistance. So, how will the rest of the saga proceed onwards? Well, these are questions we will answer today on Dragon Ball Z. As Gohan and the Kais arrived at Babadi's lookout, the scene before them was nothing short of devastating. The lifeless bodies of Yamu and Spopovich lay on the ground, a grim testament to the brutal violence that had unfolded. Dabura, the Demon King, loomed menacingly as he coldly executed Kibito with a merciless strike, his power and ruthlessness evident in every move. With a malevolent smirk, Dabura spat on Shin and Gohan, his contempt palpable. The moment was dire. Shin, caught off guard, was instantly petrified, his form transforming into cold, unfeeling stone. Gohan's heart raced as he narrowly avoided the same fate, his glove now a solidified relic, saving him from being turned to stone. With a desperate swift motion, he managed to remove his glove in time, his fingers barely escaping the encroaching curse. Babidi, observing the chaos, had no intention of allowing Gohan to escape. Recognizing the opportunity to seize his energy, he ordered Dabura to end Gohan right here and now. There would be no further delay or mercy. Dabura was to eradicate Gohan on the spot. The battlefield erupted as a confrontation between Dabura and Gohan ignited. This encounter would diverge drastically from their canon skirmish. Gohan, driven by the urgency and weight of his fallen comrades, faced Dabura with newfound resolve. The clash of their powers created a spectacle of raw, unrestrained force. Gohan, having diligently honed his strength over the past 7 years, was a formidable force beyond Dabura's wildest expectations. With effortless precision, he countered and deflected every attack that Dabura launched, his focus unshakable and relentless. Gohan's movements were a flawless display of skill and power, leaving Dabura no opportunity to gain ground or regroup as Gohan begins overwhelming Dabura. Babidi, witnessing the dramatic turn of events, felt a surge of fear as the situation spiraled out of his control. Panicking, Babidi retreated hastily into his ship, his mind racing. Inside the sanctuary of his vessel, he scrambled to secure the energy harvested from Yamu and Spopovich, urgently transferring it into Buu's dormant egg. The urgency of the moment was palpable as Babidi worked frantically, desperate to complete the ritual and ensure that Buu would awaken with the power that he needed. The fate of his plans hung in the balance as the confrontation outside continued to unfold with explosive intensity. Outside Babidi's ship, Gohan delivered the final decisive blow to the Demon King, causing Dabura to collapse in defeat. With his formidable adversary vanquished, Gohan prepared to advance into the ship, his focus now shifting to the imminent threat within. With Dabura's demise, the dark spell that had petrified Shin was broken. The stone statue began to crack and crumble, the ancient magic dissolving as Shin's form was gradually restored. Elsewhere, Goku had sensed the fierce clash between Dabura and Gohan from a distance. Recognizing the intensity of the battle, but acknowledging Gohan's adept handling of the situation, he chose to observe rather than intervene, trusting in Gohan's strength. However, Gohan's heightened senses detected a new overwhelming energy signature emanating from the depths of the ship. The sheer magnitude of this energy was astonishing, a power and malevolent force that sent a jolt of alarm through him. The realization of what lay beneath stirred a profound sense of urgency within Gohan, compelling him to act swiftly as he approached the ship with renewed determination. Inside Babidi's ship, the energy meter for Buu's egg, now brimming with Gohan's immense power, had reached its maximum capacity. Babidi's voice erupted in exhalation as the egg began to crack open, the imminent awakening of Buu drawing near. Gohan, having devoted the past 7 years to rigorous training, was now more than twice as powerful as he had been during the Cell Saga. This significant increase in strength meant that even a fraction of his energy was sufficient to fully charge Buu's energy meter. In the canon timeline, a less formidable and rustier Gohan had already managed to fill half of Buu's meter. The cracking of energy and the rising aura did not go unnoticed. Around the world, warriors like Vegeta and Goku were jolted by the sudden surge of this sinister energy. As Buu's cocoon began to rupture, the pervasive sense of dread and dark force emerging within signaled the onset of an impending catastrophe. The world's defenders braced themselves as the ancient terror was now on the cusp of reawakening. As the dire situation unfolded, Goku instantly teleported to the scene. Vegeta and the other Z fighters, sensing the gravity of the situation, hastened towards Goku and Gohan's location. Upon arrival, Goku and Gohan faced the somehow not so terrifying figure of Majin Buu. Goku observed Buu with a critical eye, noting an unsettling lack of overt malice in the creature's demeanor. However, Babidi's commanding voice shattered any illusion of restraint, ordering Buu to attack or face being sealed once more. Reluctantly, Buu turned his attention towards Goku and Gohan, his compliance marked by a palpable reluctance. In response to the impending threat, Goku and Gohan powered up to Super Saiyan 2, their auras blazing with intense energy. As Buu launched his first assault, Goku and Gohan moved to intercept the formidable punch. The clash of their powers reverberated through the air, revealing the sheer might of Buu. Despite their Super Saiyan 2 forms, Goku and Gohan found themselves struggling to withstand Buu's overwhelming force. Goku, having done his training in the living realm, did not have the advantage of Super Saiyan 3, or he also did not learn the fusion dance as well. Thus his current display of power was all he could muster against the formidable Majin Buu. Vegeta arrived on the scene, his fierce determination unmistakable as he joined the fray against Majin Buu. However, his presence did not enhance the situation as hoped. True to his nature, Vegeta remained a loose cannon, adamantly refusing to coordinate with Gohan and Goku. His strength was formidable, but his refusal to work as part of a team only compounded the chaos, inadvertently hindering their collective efforts. The rest of the Z fighters arrived shortly thereafter, but their attempts to assist were thwarted by the sheer scale of the battle. The immense power radiating from the clash between the three Saiyans and Majin Buu was overwhelming, forcing the Z fighters to maintain a safe distance as mere spectators. The energy of the conflict was simply too intense for any of them to approach. Despite the combined efforts of Goku, Gohan, and the begrudgingly participating Vegeta, Majin Buu's dominance began to assert itself more clearly. The creature's relentless assault and overwhelming power slowly began to push the Saiyans back. The coordinated struggle of the three Saiyans struggled to keep pace with Buu's unyielding might, and it became increasingly evident that the battle was slipping out of their grasp. As Majin Buu's overwhelming strength continued to dominate the battlefield, the situation for the Saiyans grew increasingly dire. With Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta struggling to keep up, the odds of turning the fight in their favor seemed increasingly slim. The sheer power of Buu, combined with the lack of a decisive strategy or trump card, cast a shadow of uncertainty over the outcome of this battle. So, How will the rest of this fight turn out? Well, these are questions we'll answer in the next part on Dragon Ball Z.